Alright, Hazemig here. So I'm doing a quick comparison video between the SXParts Big Bore Cylinder comparing to the stock KLX140 cylinder. So it's just going to be a quick, there's really not much to talk about, honestly, other than just kind of just look at them and observe them. So this one still has a little oil pipe on it and the gasket. We have to move the oil pipe onto the new cylinder before I install it. But there it is. That's the two cylinders side by side. Um, the bore on this one should be bigger. We can probably check it real quick. So there's the two cylinders side by side. As you can see, the casting is pretty much the same. It looks pretty much the same, which is, I guess it's good. This one, let's turn it this way. So here you got the cam tensioner flange. That's where your cam tensioner goes. It should go all the way inside there. You should be able to see my finger sticking and go through the hole. It's even got the same castings here. This one says K5 on it. This one says Chemco. And then this one says FMP and BA1. Okay. And we got the bigger hole here. These are the two holes for the dowels. This one has a different side on this one. This has a kind of little raised section here, and it says KHIL004 on it, whereas this one doesn't say anything. Let's count the number of fins on each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. This one kind of has like a, it has some kind of like a machine finish on it. Like, I don't know if it's a bare finish. It looks like they put some kind of coating on it so it won't rust, but it looks like the cylinder is starting to rust a little bit here, and we'll have to clean that up before we install. Yeah, so this one says 0.144. I think it has a little squiggly L. I'm not really sure what that is on it. Castings are pretty much all the same. I don't know if this is just a Kawasaki head. Yeah, I mean the cylinder. You know, you can see here. Put the camera this way. You can see through the fins right here. This one is solid right here. So there's a little more material on this one. Let's take a look at this side. These look exactly the same. The fins are kind of not casted so well on this one. And yeah, so that's it. And there's the bottoms again. And it's pretty clean. The only thing that looks like is rusting on it is just the cylinder. The cylinder, I think, is made out of steel or iron or something. Okay, so before, that's pretty much it. We can weigh it, which we'll do in a second. What we'll do is we'll go measure the bores. So here we go. The new cylinder. Oh, I should use a plastic one. Is 62 millimeters. Okay, just pretty much the same as the piston. Mind you, I'm probably not. I don't think I'm using the right tool. There's an actual tool for this. This one is 57, almost 60, or almost 58. So you got about 5 millimeter difference, like we said when we saw the pistons. And then let's go measure the the outer diameter of the sleeve. This one feels like it's lighter, actually. I'm gonna pick it up. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Okay, this may be tapered though, so, but it's about 65 almost. Whereas this one should be the same because it's got to go into the block. 65. So yeah. So there's probably a little less. There's probably a little less material in this. Yeah. So you could probably bore this one out to this one, but we already got one, so no big deal. All right, let's go bust out the. Okay, so for our final comparison, we'll go weigh the two cylinders. So the new one, the big one, is 3 pounds exactly. 3 pounds. Okay. And this one, it's the stock one. Feels heavier. Comes in at 3 pounds 10 ounces. So there you go. It is indeed heavier. Now it does have the little oil tube in there though. I don't think that weighs a whole lot. It looks like it's made out of aluminum or something. So yeah, for whatever reason, this one weighs more. This one weighs more. Just by a little bit. I think 10 ounces, what? I don't know. I'm not really sure how many that is in pounds, but it's only slightly heavier. It's not really that much heavier. Alright, so I hope you guys have enjoyed the comparison video between the SXParts Big Bore Cylinder compared to the stock KLX140 cylinder. So yeah, basically the bore is bigger on this one. It's got a little bit of different casting marks on it. It's a little lighter. The sleeve is a little the sleeves are the same outer diameter. Obviously the bore is a little bit different. This is about 5 millimeters bigger. That's what we found out. And there's a little bit more material between the fins for the, which is surprising. You would think it would be heavier, right? Yeah, so there you go. Oh, also, I'm looking at it right now. Here, there's 2 holes here. Let's flip this around. On the beginning, I just noticed something just now. All the holes line up here, but there's 2 holes here, and there's no holes here. On the bottom. There's no holes on the bottom. And there are holes on the bottom of this. So for whatever reason, there's a hole that goes through all the heat sinks. It's interesting. So I wonder which one has better cooling, you know. But yeah. But just because you're moving more air through the engine doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to run hotter, you know. That's a you know, it's a product of like the air resistance and the compression, you know, the type of fuel you're running. So yeah. All right. Well, I hope this has been helpful information for those of you that are interested in getting the cylinder for the KLX140. It's bigger. It's bigger, lighter. It's slightly different, but it's pretty much the same thing. And it's brand new, so we don't have to really mess around with it. All right, here's we go.